Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. is going down. This is a fight fan's dream. Before we get into the fight, please smash that like button and also please subscribe. So that way you get to see all the stuff that we got coming. We got some pretty big fights at the end of this year, so you want to stay tuned. With that, let's get into the fight. So, Roy Jones Jr., Mike Tyson. We got, man, the Hall of Famers, icons of the sport going at it. We got the Roy Jones Jr. that is definitely not the Roy Jones Jr. of the past, where he had the flash and the speed. It's definitely the hand speed. And then obviously, but I think Mike Tyson, the way I'm seeing him, he still got that power. So Mike Tyson never had to be really quick. It's just, does he still have the juice? So we're gonna see with this fight. Me personally, I really think that this is a fight that's gonna go for Mike Tyson, because they're getting older. And as y'all saw the last fight with Roy Jones Jr., his last fight in the ring, it was just sloppy. Yeah, of course he won just because they put some scrub in there, but like, he was playing around and he really wasn't moving. He was just tapping him on the head and all this type of stuff. I really don't think he's got the wheels anymore, and that was the thing that really made Roy Jones Jr. is because you really couldn't touch him. Now everybody can touch him, so I don't know. I really don't know. Tyson, the only thing they really got to do in his training camp is make sure that his power is there, because that was really what he had before, and that should be what he's got now. So I'm looking for probably Tyson to do what Tyson has always done, and that's get people out of there. And I think that this is just a bad decision by Roy Jones Jr. to get in the ring with Mike Tyson. Because the older people get, the slower you get. That's just fact of life. So it doesn't necessarily mean that your strength goes. As everybody knows, they always say that old man strength type thing. So I'm going with Tyson, and I'm going with Tyson probably, if not the 8th round. But if this was a real fight where Tyson was really going in, I think it would probably be the 8th round. They might just do like a exhibition type thing and just say it's for the fans, and then it's by decision and type stuff. It might be just like a hug 'em out type thing. I don't know, but if it was a real fight, you and I both know, I think Tyson would get him out of there probably in the 7th round, just because Roy Jones is slow. He's old and slow. And Tyson is slow, but it doesn't matter. That wasn't his thing anyway. Tyson just needs to have the power. So I'm going with Tyson in 7. And if it's an exhibition type style of fight where they're playing around and joking and stuff like that and talking to each other during the fight, then obviously it's going to be a decision, and I say Tyson gets it still. So that's my predictions. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And with always, peace. Hope y'all have a great weekend and stay safe.